Hey, everybody. Those on Instagram can see my tribute to Crystal Method. Yes. Those of you on Facebook, sorry you can't see that. Just waiting for people to join in so we can get storybook time going here. Should be fun. Oh, love to see the hearts. Kitty Black Soul, how you doing, queen? Yeah, it just makes me happy. What, the Crystal Method look? Yeah, I figured you'd like that, Jordy. Yas. How y'all doing today? Any kids out there? Put your names up there. Happiness, yes. Love to see you, Kitty Black Soul. Hope you stick around for the whole story time. We do 3 stories, plus we begin with a fact. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting for people to join in. Any kids out there, throw your names up on the screen. Throw your kids' names up on the screen, and I will give them a shout out. Let's start off by taking a look at what contacts does Shane have in today. Don't know if you could see them, but we'll see if you can. So in this eye, I have, which is steampunk. And in the other eye, which is a solid yellow, is called Raven. So you guys over here, steampunk, Raven. So those are the contacts I'm wearing today. Steampunk and Raven, made by Primal Contacts. You can get them at your local favorite costumes shop, which is, hopefully you guys are buying from there so you can get me back to work sooner than later when we get out of this isolation stuff. So yeah, the costume shop, you can buy Primal Contacts. They are the largest carrier in Calgary of Primal Contacts. Check them out online. You can order. They give curbside service. So yeah, if you want to get something there and you want to work on your cosplays or your drag makeup or anything, get a hold of them. They can provide you a whole bunch of stuff, from makeup to costumes to contacts to everything. So let's get at her. Hello, okay. Mina. Hi, Mina. Family friends, Yuki. Did I say that right? Yuki. Hopefully I said that right. Whoops. So yeah. Hi everybody, Storytime with Shane Onyou. Dory just attacked me in the back here. Hi, Dory. Everybody say hi to Dory. Who doesn't love Dory? I love Dory. She always joins me for Storytime. My friend Dory in the back. And this is my friend Trooper Trey. This was given to me by a friend in 2014. And he guards me back here, sits back here, and every once in a while he passes out and falls over, but hopefully he'll stay with us today. There we go. Let's get into it. So we'll start off with our fact for the day. Everybody who is new, we read facts from the National Geographic Kids Little Kids First Big Book of Wear by Jill Esbaum. You can get this anywhere, your bookstore. You can get this at Walmart, which is where I got it. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. So we just start off story time with an interesting fact. Yesterday we did where does the water go when you flush your toilet. Let's see what we can figure out today. Should we do, where can I see that? Where did that come from? Where can I find that? Or animals everywhere? Let's go. Oh, just because we're getting close to the weekend and they're fun. Everybody, we're going to go to where are the coolest theme parks? Let's find out where that is. Page 114 in our little big book here. Let's get to it. All right. Where are the coolest theme parks? Dory just attacked me again. Most theme parks offer unusual rides and attractions. Here are a few that have some of the some extra surprises in store. Look at that. That's one of my favorite things to do is water slides. I love water slides. Yep. Okay, so here we go. The Tropical Islands theme. Sorry, my cat just ran over me. The Tropical Islands theme park near Berlin, Germany is the world's largest indoor water park. Visitors can pitch a tent and camp in a human-made rainforest, float in a hot air balloon, or swim and splash on the sandy beaches, even in the winter. Wow. I want to go there. I want to go there. Bucket list. At Diggerland theme parks in the United Kingdom and the United States, kids can dig for hidden treasures behind the wheel of a mini excavator. Too cool. Steer a steamroller or learn to drive a real digger. Wow, too cool. And Bollywood parks in Dubai, which is in the United Arab Emirates, has thrilling rides and a stage show with rhythmic music and sparkling lights and dancers in colorful, swirling costumes. Wow. So you can go to the tropical... This water park that I showed you at the beginning is in the Tropical Islands. Look at that. Looks quite different than the ones that we see around our water slides. And then Diggerland over here, which looks really cool. So you can see Diggerland. And there's the... Oh! Okay, I want to go there. Fun fact, I've driven a bobcat. What fun that was. I had so much fun driving a bobcat. It was so fun. The jobs we've done. And then here is the Bollywood parks down here. Whoa. Look at that light show. Oh, I love a good light show. Yes, I do love a good light show. Okay, see? Dory is not cooperating today. Usually it's Trey, but today it's Dory. For whatever reason, she doesn't want to stay in place. So, that was our fact for the day from the Little Kid's First Big Book of Wear. How fun was that? Loved it. Can't wait to see some of them. Yes. Make sure and throw up your kids' names on here. Yep, okay, cool, got it. Yes, water slides. Hi, Dory. Oh, you're fun. Kitty Black Soul, you rock. Over here, any kids over here on Facebook yet? Throw your kids' names up and I'll say hello to the kids. If you would like. And we will move on to our first story of the day. Hopefully, those of you who tuned in on Tuesday, again, not a cold, just a nasty smoker cough. Don't ever smoke. If you've never started, don't. One of my biggest regrets in life. One of them. Biggest regrets in life. Poet? All right. Hi, Poet. Were you saying you're a poet? No, I'm saying hi to Poet, yeah? Excellent. The Berlin Park. All right. So, on Tuesday, we did the Misunderstood Shark. So, today, we're going to start off with... My mustache is itchy. Misunderstood Shark. Friends don't eat friends. How true is that? Written by Amy Dyckman and illustrated by Scott Magoon. So this is the second part. I'm sticking to my jacket. This is the second part to the first part that we read Tuesday. Not the second part, but another sequel, I guess you would call it. I don't know what you call it. Another book, anyways, about the misunderstood shark. So let's get at her. Friends don't eat friends. My cat just ran across me again. Last time, on Underwater World with Bob, Shark ate me! Get me out of here! That's strange. I can hear Bob, but I can't see Bob. Oh, Bob was the jellyfish's name. I forgot. See Bob in his belly? Craziness. What are we going to get up to today? Okay. Action. Blarp. Oh, look at that. Look at Bob come flying out and all that shall we say, mucus? No. Maybe food? Ground up food? We'll go with that. Bob! You look different. Where have you been? You know perfectly where I've been. No, Bob. Your intro is, hello, people. Today on I keep doing that. Underwater World with Bob. Bob is going off script. Bob never goes off script. Uh-oh. They're all freaking out at the station. Nobody likes change, you know? The great thing about change is there's always something beautiful on the other side. You ate me, Shark. In our last episode, I defended you to the people, and you ate me. The people are watching again, right? Not according to our ratings. They're chuckling down in the corner. See them chuckling down in the corner? Too funny. There's the full picture. Boy, Bob's just giving him a what for. Hey, look at that. Arm out and everything. I try not to get in trouble because I don't like that. So I try not to do wrong things. You misunderstood. I didn't eat you. I was just giving you a tour. See, who doesn't want to see the inside of a shark without hurting the shark? Too funny. And then you can see Shark Place. And then there's a map of all the internal organs. Oh, crazy. Too crazy. And then it even has, I don't know if you can see that on there, but right at the back, it has an exit hole. Oh! Very important. Very, very important. Nobody likes to be bunged up. I don't believe you, Shark. But I swear on all the bones in my body. Jiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Think of your show, Bob. My show? Fine. Fun fact about bones. I think Bob has the perfect radio voice. Hey! You don't have any bones in your body. Shark skeletons are made up of cartilage. Cartilage? The squishy stuff in the human nose? And the other guy says, you mean boogers? I always enjoy this book. This is a good book. Cool! I swear on all the boogers in my body. Look at Shark's nose. We all know you ate me, Shark. If I ate you, where's your proof? Hang on, I don't feel so good. Oh, he looks a little green. Cut the video. He's gonna... Look at... Shark looks not too well right there. This could be an issue. He's gonna what? Blarp! Ew! Restore video. Did Shark just... plop? Ahem. I hate it when that happens. What did we just see? Craziness. I don't know, what did we just see? Gross fact about that. It's called gastric eversion. When a shark swallows an object he can't digest, like glasses when he eats someone, the shark expels his stomach out of his mouth and ejects the object, then sucks his stomach back into place. Ugh. Sharks can barf their stomachs out? I can't even do a cartwheel. I used to be able to do a cartwheel. I can't do a cartwheel anymore, but that's okay. It's alright. You shouldn't leave your glasses in my stomach, Bob. That's littering. Ag, Shark, my glasses were only in your stomach because you ate me. Admit it and apologize, or... Uh-oh. Bob's having a very, very stressful time of this, isn't he? Look at his face. Or the ocean's not big enough for the two of us. Fun fact about that, 71% of the planet is covered by ocean. But I thought we were friends. Friends don't eat friends. Well, friends don't make friends feel bad about it. Look over here. Bob took the time out to show a little picture of the Earth, where 71% of the Earth is water. And then over here, oh, look at the tear in Shark's eye. I've never seen Shark so worked up. Goodbye forever, as he swims away. Feeding frenzy. We have to stop him. I have right before a feeding frenzy. Oh, I read that out of order. Okay, let's try that again. Goodbye forever. Let's see what a minute. I have never seen Shark so worked up. I have right before a feeding frenzy. You want us to chase Shark? Don't try this at home, people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Less sweating, more swimming. Great white sharks can swim up to 35 miles per hour. Shark is swimming so fast, my armpits are sweaty. All 8 armpits. We'll never catch him. We don't have to catch Mr. Shark. I'm learning tracking him in Seal Scouts. He's... Oh, do you guys remember the cute seal from Tuesday? There he is again with his Seal Scout outfit on. Look at him. He's tracking him. He's in his sulking grotto. Go away! This is his feeding frenzy? Sugar? You'll get cavities, Shark. Actually, Shark's teeth are coated in fluoride. Sharks don't get cavities. Huh. And then the little guy down there says, the little squid says, I'm so jealous. And there's the picture up there. And the entrance to Shark's cave says, Man-Eater Cave. With a little starfish underneath it. Too fun! Look at all the candy in there. Sugar. That's what I do when I'm sad too. I like sugar. Mind you, I like sugar anytime. I don't have to be sad. You misunderstood. I'm not sulking. I'm hanging out with my real friend. Looking around. He grabs the starfish from the wall. This guy! Stop! Put me down! I'm armed! You don't even know him, Shark. Too cute. I remember what happens now. I forgot for a while there. I do too. His name's Sticky. And he's my real friend. That's not my name. I am not your real friend. And he'd never hurt my feelings like you did. I hurt your feelings, but you ate me. Drama. I'm out of here, says the starfish. Rip. Uh-oh. the starfish, and then he starts swimming away, and then rip, and then, uh-oh, uh-oh, whoopsie, ah! The people scream. Relax, I can grow another one, says Starfish. Cool. I didn't know that about Starfish. Shark, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I'll try not to hurt your feelings again. I accept your apology. And anything else you'd like to say to me? Scratch, scratch. Tap, tap. Okay, I ate you. I'm sorry, and I'll try not to eat you again, 'cause you taste gross. Shark! I mean, "'cause you're really my friend, Bob." "Aw, that's so cute," says Seal. "Hug time." Everybody do a social distancing hug right now. Yay for hugs. And now we'll have sleepovers and make each other friendship bracelets, and Shark's still hungry. Shark's stomach rumble. That's what my stomach sounds like when I'm hungry. Oh, look, he's still got something in his hand there. "Don't worry, I have a snack. Want some?" "No thanks," say Seal and Fish. "You're welcome," says Sticky Starfish. Goodbye, people. Tune in next time for another episode of Underwater World with Bob and friends. We'll have more fun facts and you can really sink your teeth into. That's a wrap. That is a wrap, folks. Yeah, Misunderstood Shark. Friends Don't Eat Friends. It's on a New York Times bestsellers list. Scholastic, if you guys want it. Will be up later on. Those of you who don't know, or this is your first time watching Storytime with Shane Onyou, I do hugs. Yay, hugs. I'm armed. Yes, I'm armed. Hi, Janelle. Hi, everybody. Great big hugs to y'all. Thanks for tuning in with Storytime. Those of you who don't know, I do this Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and Sundays, all at 3 p.m., live on Facebook and Instagram. And then I also post it later on to YouTube, so you can watch later. Whatever you want to do, you can use it as a tool for whatever. Share. If you do watch it on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell. It helps out immensely. It would be greatly appreciated. Tag me, share me, all that good stuff. Now let's move on to our second story, which is, oh no, the last story of our 5-minute Girl Power Stories by Disney. How sad is that? Can't believe we're already at the end of the book. And it is The Princess and the Frog, Tiana's, I hope I'm saying that right, Big City Sound. Alright, let's get at her. Ooh, it looks like it might be a long one. We'll see. Here we go. Tiana's Big City Sound. One beautiful fall day in New Orleans, Tiana received a letter. Her cousin Frida was the leader of a band in New York City, and she had invited Tiana to the show. Tiana had never been to New York before. She couldn't wait to hear her cousin's band play. Tiana left Naveen in charge of her restaurant, Tiana's Palace, and boarded the train and headed north. Cool. There's the picture down there. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Tiana settled into her seat and got ready for the long ride. But the train was so much fun, she hardly noticed the hours going by. Tiana loved watching the countryside from her train car window. But none of the sights were as impressive as the New York City skyline. The skyscrapers of the tiny island towered over the sparkling river. Look at that. That is a pretty view. You know what? Must have been printed after the Twin Towers because they're not in there. I also don't see the... I don't know what I'm looking at, so I better not say anything because I don't know what I'm looking at exactly. When Tiana came out of the train station, she couldn't believe how many people were there. She was surrounded by flashing lights, and everywhere she looked, she saw screeching streetcars and racing taxis. Tiana couldn't wait to see her cousin. She took out Frida's letter and read that she had to get to Harlem. A stranger pointed her towards the subway. Tiana rode all the way to Harlem, lulled by the sounds of the big city. Can anybody out there tell me how old Tiana is? Hopefully she's old enough to be riding the train by herself. Especially to New York City and then go to the subways. Woo! When Tiana arrived at the theater, her cousin came running out to greet her. Frida was just as Tiana remembered, full of energy. "I'm so glad you're here," Frida said, pulling Tiana into a big hug. "But I have some bad news. Our usual joint is closing," Frida explained that there wouldn't be any show. "No show?" Tiana exclaimed. "But surely you can find somewhere else to play." She wanted to help. Tiana promised Frida and the band that she would find them a new venue for their show. That's ambitious. Is she going to look in New York, considering it's her first time there? Strange. Who knows? Very fair now, is it? There you guys are. Oh, thought I lost you guys for a minute there. Maybe I did lose some of you. Regardless. If you got some kids out there, put their names up and I'll try and give them a shout out. And carry on with the book. Tiana and the band tried theater after theater, club after club. No one was willing to take a chance on Frida's band. "Let's face it, Frida," said the saxophonist. "We're out of luck." "I guess I'll go back to working at my uncle's diner," the guitarist added. "Playing a band was just a silly dream." "No," Tiana said. "We can't just give up. Not yet." Now my Instagram has paused. It was you guys. Now my Instagram is paused. I may have lost Instagram. Come on, Instagram. You can do it. You know what? We'll just carry on and they'll have to just hopefully get back in time for the next book. Oh, I showed you the pictures. That's when I noticed that the live video was paused on the other one. Just then, it started raining. Frida and the band put their instruments over their heads and raced towards the large library across the street. "Thanks for all your help, Tiana," Frida whispered. "Oh, thanks for all your help, Tiana," Frida whispered as she and her cousin dried their feet. Tiana wished she knew what to do. She looked up at the up at the high window, hoping to catch a glimpse of Evangeline, the evening star. Back home, whenever Tiana didn't know what to do, she would make a wish on the big bright star. Cool. The Evangeline. I'm going to have to look that up. Pretty cool. Or Instagram, they're still not with us yet. That's okay. Tiana couldn't see Evangeline. But she could see the high ceilings of the library's main room. She could see the lovely old windows and the neatly arranged tables and chairs. It reminded her of the restaurant. Suddenly, she had an idea. Tiana grabbed a pen and paper and started making plans. Then she talked to the librarians. When the head librarian heard Tiana's idea, she called her colleagues over. "We've been talking about hosting some cultural nights," she said. "This might be the perfect way to get started." Tiana introduced Frida to the librarians. Together they started planning. Yay! Ingenious! Do it at the library! You just have to warn people, because they might want it to be quiet, right? That night, this makes sense. That night, long after the library would normally close, it was full of people. When Frida and her band started playing, even more folks crowded in. They wanted to know who was making that amazing music. Tiana wasn't surprised. Her cousin's band really was the bee's knees. After the show, bookers crowded around Frida, competing to get her band to play at their theaters. Everyone else crowded around the librarians, asking what they would see at the library next. Tiana watched from the library doorway. Her plan had worked even better than she could have dreamed. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've lost Instagram completely. So it's just us guys. And we will do that. Last page of the story. Later, when all the people had gone home, Tiana and Frida went to the deli for a late-night snack. "Thanks for your help," Frida said. "We never would have played at the library without it." "I have an idea for your next venue, too," Tiana said. "Tiana's Palace. It's the bee's knees." What an invite. Come perform at the Palace. How fun is that? So fun. So fun. Book 2 down. Moving on to our last book, and we still don't have our Instagram friends. That would be because my internet is down, and you guys are on 4G, and they aren't. Which really, really is unfortunate. It's just a mess. I keep losing you guys. My goodness. Hopefully some of you are tuning in still. Wi-Fi's horrendous today. I don't know why. Anyways, those of you who are still here, I hope there's some of you. Moving on to our last book for the day. Yep, last book of the day. And I've lost Instagram. But for our last book today, this was provided to me by my great friends over at the Okotoks Library. It's a great book. So let's get at her. This one is called Jacob's New Dress. Written by Sarah and Ian Hoffman. Illustrated by Chris Case. Part of the Rainbow Collection. Fabulous book. Fabulous book. Still no Instagram, but got Facebook. Jacob's New Dress. Oh my goodness, I'm just getting notices everywhere. This is not going as well as planned, but whatever. Here we go. Jacob's New Dress. Jacob ran to join Emily in the dress-up corner. He's running to join Emily in the dress-up corner. Because who doesn't love to dress up? I love to dress up. Who knew? Emily slid into a shiny yellow dress while Jacob wriggled into a sparkly pink dress. Sorry, guys. I noticed the flash was off. They both reached for the crown, but Jacob got there first. "I'll be the princess," he said. Christopher frowned. "Jacob, why do you always wear the girl clothes? Put on a knight armor. That's what a boy wears." "Christopher, stop telling us what to do," says Emily. "Yeah, Christopher, butt out." Mrs. Wilson heard the hubbub. "What's going on, kids?" "Jacob is wearing girls' clothes," complained Christopher. "The dress-up corner is where we use our imaginations," Mrs. Wilson said. "You can be a dinosaur, a princess, a farmer, anything. Christopher, what do you want to be?" "A boy," Christopher scowled. Mrs. Wilson smiled. "Jacob, you try it. What new thing could you imagine being? A firefighter? A policeman?" "Mrs. Wilson," Jacob said proudly, "I'm the princess." "Yeah, you are." "How was school today?" Mum asked, studying Jacob's face. "Fun?" "Christopher says boys can't wear dresses," said Jacob. "Can they?" "Of course they can." Mum hugged Jacob. "Why don't you get the dress you wore on Halloween and play in that?" Cool mom. Props for cool moms. Do 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 do. Yeah, yeah. Jacob pulled on the witch's dress and twirled. He loved the way the black lace swirled around him. "I want to wear my dress to school." Jacob's mum frowned. "I don't think so," she said. "That's for dress up at home. It would get dirty at school." "Then can I get a regular dress? A dress I can wear to school?" Mum was quiet. "Let me think about that," she said. It's better than a no. Let me think about it. It's a good one. Jacob wondered what to play next. Pirates, princess, bird. Heaping 3 towels onto the floor, Jacob made a nest. He wrapped another towel around himself for feathers. Snug and warm, he imagined what a school dress would look like. The next morning, Jacob stood on the stairs, wrapped in a giant bath towel. "What are you wearing?" asked Mum. "It's like a dress, but I can get it dirty," Jacob said, pointing to the towel. "I made it." Dad frowned. "You can't go to school like that." "Put on some shorts and a shirt under that dress thing," Mum said. "And hurry, we're late for school." "Put on a t-shirt and a pair of shorts under the dress thingy. He gets to wear it." But that's kind of good, because what if the creation fell apart and he had nothing on, and there he is at school with nothing on? That wouldn't be good. So it's a good thing he's got shorts and a t-shirt underneath, just in case. "What's that?" demanded Christopher. Jacob moved closer to his mom. "Good morning, Christopher," said Jacob's mom. "Jacob's wearing something new he invented. Isn't it nice?" Christopher didn't answer. "I want a dress like that," cried Emily. "It's not a dress," said Jacob, glancing up to his mum. "It's a dress thing." Jacob saw Emily smile and grin back. "I can make you one." See them over here? See them? There's Emily and Jacob right there. Best friends. Yay, best friends. The playground was full of laughter and running feet as the children played tag. Ooh, I like tag. Christopher sneaked up, yanked off Jacob's towel, and ran away whooping, "Christopher is mean!" hissed Emily. Jacob watched Christopher wave his towel like a captured flag and started to cry. Oh no. Not very nice boy. And there they are up there. There's Emily and Jacob right there. How was school today? Mum asked. Christopher stole my dress thing, Jacob said. The tears flooded back. Mum hugged Jacob. I'm sorry. Christopher's not always a good friend. Mom, whispered Jacob, can you help me make a real dress? Mum didn't answer. The longer she didn't answer, the less Jacob could breathe. Let's get the sewing machine, she finally said. Jacob felt the air refill his body. He grinned. Mum smiled back. There are all sorts of ways to be a boy, she said. Right? Yes, heck yeah. All sorts of ways to be whatever you want to be. Who wants to fit in a box anyways? Not me. Unless it's a box that I'm making into a car for, playing. Oh my goodnesses. I wonder if I have a box big enough. Maybe not. Maybe those of you who are tuning in, which is not very many, might have a box at your house that you might be big enough to fit in. If not, any old box, and we'll make them into little cars. So all you need is a box and a marker for Saturday. Let's do it Saturday. So the next reading is 3 p.m. Saturday. Dad looked up from his book. Mom and I made a dress, said Jacob quietly. Dad studied the dress. Jacob started to get that can't breathe feeling again. I can see you worked hard on that dress, said Dad. Are you sure you wanted to wear it to school? Jacob nodded. Dad nodded back and smiled. Well, it's not what I would wear, but you look great. Yeah, he does. Dad's cool too. Silent but cool. Jacob skipped up the front walk to school. He found Emily inside and showed her his new dress. They found matching colors in their clothes and laughed. Purple and white. Do you want to play dress up? Asked Emily. No, monkey bars. Together they ran out to the playground. See? Do whatever you want, whenever you want. Well, with permission, of course, but you know what I mean. Playtime, you do what you want. Play on the things that you're allowed to play on. And enjoy them. One of my favorites down here, merry-go-round. Always get dizzy, though, but I still love it. My mom and I made this dress, Jacob said proudly at circle time. We were using her sewing machine. That's wonderful, said Miss Wilson. Was the sewing machine hard to use? Why does Jacob wear dresses? Interrupted Christopher. Mrs. Wilson paused. I think Jacob wears what he's comfortable in, just like you do. Not very long ago, little girls couldn't wear pants. Can you imagine that? Christopher shook his head. I asked my dad, and he says boys don't wear dresses. Jacob rubbed the hem of his dress, looking at the little stitches he had sewn himself. He could hear Mrs. Wilson and the other kids talking, but their words sounded far away. Words can be powerful. You got to be careful what you're saying. On the playground, Christopher yelled, Let's play tag, boys versus girls. Jacob, you're on the girls' team. A bunch of the kids laughed. Jacob felt his dress surrounding him like armor. Soft, cottony, magic armor. Magic armor, yeah! Christopher, I made this dress. I'm proud of it, and I'm gonna wear it. And you know what else? Jacob tagged Christopher. You're it. Jacob sprinted across the playground, his dress spreading out like wings. I would love to have a friend like Jacob. I do actually have a lot of friends like Jacob. Alright, that was the end. However, I don't have any of you with me anyways, but I'm going to read this because it's going to go up to YouTube later on, and it is very important. Yeah. So at the back of this book, it says, there's a picture there and then a picture down there, but what it says: when Dr. Eduardo Manville and I launched the Gender and Sexuality Advocacy and Education program in 1998, there was no support network of any kind for families with gender non-conforming children. Since then, clinics have opened up in several major cities across the United States, along with numerous support groups, both in person and online. Mostly online nowadays, I imagine. If you're a parent coming to this issue for the first time and getting in touch with a clinic or support group is a great place to start. As parents, teachers, librarians, and pediatricians, we need to teach them that there is nothing wrong with gender nonconformity. Just as there is nothing wrong with left-handedness or any other way of being different. Pink boys, like all children, need our support and affirmation to become fully who they are. And that was a senior consultant at the Gender and Sexuality Advocacy and Education Program, the Children's National Medical Children's National Medical Center in Washington, D.C., Catherine Turek, M.A.A.P.R.N. Then at the bottom, this is written by the authors: when our son, Sam, was a preschooler, he had long hair, wore dresses, and loved the color pink. Sam also liked traditional boy things, like knights, castles, and dinosaurs. Clinically, children like Sam are called gender nonconforming. We'd like to call him a pink boy, the male equivalent of tomboy. We like to call him pink boy, the male equivalent of tomboy. And I didn't know that until I read this. I had no idea there was that comment, or that name. I actually like it. I don't know how they might feel. I didn't mind being called a tomboy when I was younger. So yeah. We didn't think that there was anything wrong with him being a pink boy. But we knew Sam was different. And different isn't always easy. For Sam's sake, we worked hard to educate ourselves about non-gender conforming children. Gender expression is an important part of every person's identity, and it is inborn, not something we choose. Gender non-conforming children are often teased and stigmatized for their differences, and research shows that their stress levels are higher than those of gender-normative kids. Studies also show that support and acceptance from family, peers, and community make a huge difference in the future health and mental health of these kids. There is still a lot we don't know, like why some kids are gender non-conforming. We don't know whether or not a particular child will grow out of it, and it's not possible to know whether a non-gender conforming child will grow up to be gay, straight, bisexual, or transgender. Actually, we think it's too early to know about any of that in any young child. Finding support for Sam and us has been essential. Jacob's new dress was born of our commitment to help parents, families, teachers, and physicians stand behind all the differently gendered little people in our lives. Ian and Sarah Hoffman. So again, Jacob's New Dress. You can get it at your library. It's under the Rainbow Collection. Phenomenal book. Yeah. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. It ran a little long. Ooh, sticky with all the Wi-Fi problems and everything. But yeah, so whatever. It is what it is.